Championship ring.
Naomi sends a message for Dominik Mysterio after defeating Liv Morgan on WWE SmackDown. Liv Morgan suffered her first loss on SmackDown in nearly a year when Naomi defeated her on this week's edition of the Friday Night Show. Following the episode, the WWE Women's Tag Team Champion took a hilarious shot at Dominik Mysterio too, which surely will not go down well with both Dom and Morgan. The Judgment Day member hasn't had the best of starts to 2025 as she first lost her Women's World title to Rhea Ripley on Raw's Netflix debut. However, she redeemed herself by teaming up with Raquel Rodriguez to defeat the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Naomi and Bianca Belair on Raw this week. As part of the escalating feud, Morgan and Naomi went to war on SmackDown. Rodriguez almost helped Liv Morgan secure the win over her opponent, but timely interference from Belair allowed Naomi to capitalize and pin Morgan for the victory. The 37-year-old wasn't done here, as after SmackDown, she took to her X/Twitter account to take a massive shot at Morgan's on-screen partner, Dominik Mysterio. Considering they have a win over the champs, it's safe to assume Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez could soon get a shot at the WWE Women's Tag Team titles. Liv Morgan makes non-PG accusation against female WWE star. Dominik Mysterio involved Liv Morgan has been caught in a X/Twitter war with a fellow WWE superstar following their match on SmackDown. The Judgment Day member had another eventful night ahead of the Royal Rumble. Naomi and Morgan got into it on social media following their match on SmackDown, which saw the babyface victorious. Liv and Raquel Rodriguez proceeded to attack her and Bianca Belair after the match, standing tall at the end of the segment. Taking to X/Twitter after the show, Naomi took a hilarious non-PG shot at Dominik Mysterio involving his mouth. Not one to let her on-screen boyfriend get insulted like that. Liv Morgan responded with a quote tweet. She accused Naomi of wanting to know more about Dirty Dom's mouth. We'll just leave it at that. Both superstars and their respective tag team partners will be in tonight's 30-woman Royal Rumble match. Here is the updated announced field following SmackDown. It will be interesting to see who wins the Women's Rumble, whether it is someone who has already been announced or a surprise entrant. Liv Morgan's 343-day streak comes to an end on WWE SmackDown. Liv Morgan collided with Naomi in a singles match on the latest episode of WWE SmackDown. This was her first time losing a match on the blue brand in nearly a year. During the bout, the WWE Women's Tag Team Champion hit the Judgment Day member with a reverse atomic drop. She then went for a split-legged moonsault for a 2 count. Naomi planted her opponent with a delayed vertical suplex and got another 2 count. Raquel Rodriguez, who was at ringside, provided a distraction, and Liv Morgan nailed Naomi with a backstabber. The two stars traded punches, and Liv locked the WWE veteran in a sleeper hold. The babyface broke out of the submission hold by performing a backpack stunner. Naomi sent her opponent face first into the turnbuckles. She then performed a crossbody off the top rope for a 2 count. Liv hit her with a running knee in the corner and delivered a second rope lung blower for a 2 count. Naomi hit the rear view and tried to go for the split-legged moonsault, but Raquel distracted her. Bianca Belair attacked Rodriguez, and Naomi missed a moonsault again. However, the WWE Women's Tag Team Champion went for a roll-up and got the pinfall victory. Liv Morgan's undefeated streak on SmackDown ended, as she lost her first match on the blue brand since February 23, 2024. Liv Morgan makes shocking claim. Fires shot at Nia Jax ahead of WWE Royal Rumble. WWE superstar Liv Morgan and Nia Jax will be part of the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble match tomorrow. Ahead of the premium live event, the Judgment Day star took a jab at the irresistible force while making a bold claim about herself that in a WWE playback video on YouTube. Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, and many other female stars rewatched last year's 30-woman gimmick match. During the video, Jax made her way to the ring as the 19th entrant in the Rumble match, prompting comments from the Judgment Day duo. The Miracle Kid reminded Rodriguez of her victory over Nia Jax at the Crown Jewel Premium Live event in 2024, where she became the inaugural Women's Crown Jewel champion. She acknowledged that it was one of the most challenging matches of her career. Further, Liv Morgan made a shocking statement, acknowledging the Annihilator's greatness, but confidently declaring herself to be the superior wrestler. Further, Liv Morgan made a shocking statement, acknowledging the Annihilator's greatness, but confidently declaring herself to be the superior wrestler. Liv Morgan discloses how Dominik Mysterio's wife feels about their WWE romance. Dominik Mysterio's romantic storyline with Morgan officially commenced at SummerSlam 2024. In a shocking turn of events, Dirty Dom betrayed Rhea Ripley by assisting the Miracle Kid in retaining the WWE Women's World Championship. Following the title match, the duo shared a passionate kiss, confirming their on-screen romantic relationship. On the Pod Meets World podcast, Liv Morgan addressed Mysterio's real-life marriage. She emphasized that his wife, Marie Juliette, is understanding and supportive of their on-screen relationship, highlighting her strength and security. Dominik is actually married, and he has a beautiful, strong, secure wife that, is okay with him going off to work every week and us having this little on-screen rendezvous. She said that it remains to be seen how the confrontation between Nia Jax and Liv Morgan will unfold in the Women's Royal Rumble match at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. Three men who are obsessed with WWE star Liv Morgan may have lost the WWE Women's World Championship, but she remains a sought-after talent in the company. She boasts a long list of admirers, not only among her fans, but also within the WWE roster, while Morgan currently calls herself single. She has been in relationships in the past. The former Women's World Champion has previously dated Enzo Amore and current WWE superstar Bo Dallas, Uncle Howdy. However, she recently emphasized that she isn't interested in dating men now. Instead, she is focused on advancing her career. Nonetheless, that doesn't stop men from admiring or going after her. This article will list down three names who are inarguably obsessed with Liv Morgan's current partner Dominik Mysterio. Dirty Dom shocked the wrestling world when he turned his back on his mommy Rhea Ripley at SummerSlam last year and partnered with Liv Morgan. That marked the beginning of a long-term relationship between Morgan and Dominik. Since then, there has been no love lost between the two. Although Dominik tried to change tracks on January 6th on Raw by going back to Ripley, he was snubbed outrightly. That did annoy Morgan for a bit, but Dirty Dom made up for it by helping Morgan and Raquel win their tag team match against Naomi and Bianca Belair on Raw this week. In essence, Dominik Mysterio is immensely besotted with Liv Morgan and would go to great lengths to maintain his relationship with her. Number 2. Julius Creed. Julius Creed is the latest addition to Morgan's list of admirers in WWE. The American-born star revealed this himself when he highly praised Liv Morgan during a backstage interview with Jackie Redmond. Creed said that even though he was done chasing women, he would make an exception for Morgan. The conversation began when Redmond asked the 30-year-old Raw star about who he would like to see in the Women's Royal Rumble. Creed's initial response was that he had stopped chasing women and was instead focusing on himself. However, Liv Morgan arrived at the same time and walked past him. Creed suddenly changed his statement, saying he would jog a little for the former Women's World Champion, Austin Gunn. It wouldn't be wrong to call Austin Gunn the first man to have openly expressed admiration for Liv. In 2017, the AEW star stated that he had a crush on Morgan, who was then dating Enzo Amore. The former